Or would you stay up? And if at first you don't succeed, then dust yourself off and try again. You can dust it.
What's up, everyone? It is me, Kayla, owner of You & Co Agency. Today we are going live with the Shay Way. It is a beauty brand. They specialize in press-on nails, and I'm so excited to chat with her today. Hello, Nika. So like I said, we are going live today with the Shay Way. She is a beauty brand that specializes in press-on nails, and she actually just joined the live, so I'm going to wait for her to send a request and we'll get started. Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing good. So thank you so much for taking the time to hop on today. I really just wanted to start a live Q&A series with different business owners just to learn a little bit more about, what it is different people do, how they market themselves, this, that, and the other. So thank you again for joining us today. So if you don't mind, can you tell the people a little bit about, who you are and what is the Shay Way?
Yeah, okay. So, hi, my name is Onyx Shay. Right now I work as a full-time math teacher and I go to grad school, and I just had this crazy idea to like add something to my plate. So I started press on nails. I started press on nails because it's something that's convenient. It can be affordable. Like you can always switch it up. Like when I'm at work, I want short and cute. On the weekends, I want a hot girl vibe.
Right,
So
right.
that is definitely why I started it. And it was just like a creative outlet for me. So that's
Okay. Dope. So I know you went to FAMU. So like, what is your background like originally?
okay. So originally, I went to school for I got my bachelor's in pre-occupational therapy, which is basically a health science degree.
Mm-hmm.
Because originally I wanted to get my doctorate of physical therapy. Unfortunately, you take a little detours in life. So right now, I'm still in the healthcare field, but I'm getting my master's in public health
Mm-hmm.
because I like money and
Heck
health
yeah.
will make me. Okay, so yeah, that's my background, my education background to say.
Okay, dope. And I know like the press-on nail industry, it's like a market a lot of people haven't tapped into yet. So at what point, were you like, okay, I think I want to try this out? Like what made you want to pursue it?
Okay, so I started like my interest started sparking in press on nails in homecoming 2018. That was my graduating semester, so like coins were tight. I had just press on lady, and they were like very very affordable. I was like, bet, let me get them. The quality was tea because normally people only hear about press ons from Kiss brand in the store, very plastic, giving like they're not durable, things of that nature. So once I found out that press on nails can give you acrylic vibes for less of the money, I
Mm-hmm.
had to do that. This year, well, 2020, I decided to like make it like something that I do as profit, because I was just very stressed and overwhelmed, and I've always just liked art. I'm not an artist, but I like art. So just combining those two things, it just made perfect sense to me. Yeah.
Okay, that's dope. I love that because me personally, I'm always trying to find ways I can monetize, whatever it is I'm doing. So that's dope. It's like a personal interest, and you're able to convert it into some money. So
I
that's
love.
awesome. Yes. So I know you said part of it, is having an artistic eye. So when it comes to, sourcing vendors, for the press-ons, so many people have different nail shapes and prefer like, different sizes and whatnot. How do you go about, sourcing the right vendor and the right style for nails?
So with press ons, you can go a lot of different routes. So you have the route of actually having like a vendor that makes them for you. It's all
Mm-hmm.
of like you ordering them and you just shipping them out, and of course you upcharge and make your money back plus some. However, the route that I decided to take was to make everything like handmade. So I start with a blank canvas, and I use like top of the notch products because I feel like people's money is valuable. So that's just that. The nail tips that I use, they're gel based. So just being honest, the first people I bought nail tips from was Amazon because I didn't know how serious I was going to take this. So I
Mhm.
wanted to but not invest too much. So I'm playing with my money for real.
Right.
So after I tested out some Amazon people, the durability wasn't giving. Like they were way too thin, and I was like, people can get this out the store. So I just tried different companies, and I also looked at other press on nail pages because
Mhm.
like they're there for a reason. It's not copying, but it's more so like learning the game, like learning the blueprint and then making it your own. So
Mhm.
actually the person that I bought my first set of press on nails from told me about this nail company that I can get durable, high quality tips from, and that's what I went with. So
Okay, okay, awesome. And I know like for some retail industries, like clothes specifically, you have to have like, specific permits and whatnot to shop with providers. So with the whole nail and beauty industry, is it similar or do you not really need like too much documentation?
it can be similar. So I'll say like some companies will only sell you nail tips if you're a registered nail tech. Um,
Mm,
some companies will only sell you gel polish if you're if you're a registered nail tech.
right,
Um, unfortunately, I'm not. Um,
right.
there's something that I saw myself doing, so I'm definitely not. But
Hmm.
for the most part, most companies don't require any documentation. So there's someone out there for everybody. If you want like these really, really exclusive things, it's you need documentation. But outside of that, yeah, girl, it's walk in the store, get what you need. And
Okay, that's good to know. I'm taking notes. That's no, for sure. So when you first started, did you have a lot of people supporting you, with your venture? And if you did or if you didn't, what are some other ways that you went about, really just pushing your product to the public?
I will start out by saying shout out to my friends. They some real ones. Um, because I'm very I'm a big supporter of other people,
Mhm.
but I've always had the mindset of when it's my turn, I'm not gonna get that same energy. And just being transparent, I don't support people and look for that same energy. I just do it out
Right.
like this of my heart. So when I first told my friends about starting this, they were very, very supportive.
Mhm.
Like even the ones that didn't like wear press on nails, like they donated. One of my friends bought my first set of uh what are they called? My first set of templates because she doesn't wear press on nails, but she still wanted to support. I have friends that bought when I first launched, bought press on nails just to be supportive. So the support is definitely there. But I will say to keep it going, you just have to be consistent, which is something that I have recently lacked in because my main focus is school.
Right.
um so that's an area that I lack in. But when I am consistent, it's definitely there. Like when I got an order from somebody in Texas that I never heard of before, I was
Mhm.
like, wow, like people actually be seeing my little press on nails, like this is crazy.
Right. Right.
So
That's good. And I have like a few friends actually order nails from you. So I'm gonna order some after this live because I wear like SNS a lot and I like get tired of having the same style. I be wanting to change it up. So that's a good selling point most definitely as well. So I feel like when you're growing, of course you have goals as to where you want to be. So where do you see the Shayway within like 3 years or 2 years?
oh girl, that's a good question.
Hmm.
um Oh, so honestly, I see me still as a small business.
Hmm.
I say that because my focus is still on school.
Right.
I'll be out of school in 3 years. However, I still want to keep this as a creative outlet. And what
Hmm.
noticed about me is when business was like, I had like a peak time where I just had like 3 orders every day. I was stressed and it just became another job for me. It wasn't fun.
Right.
Um, so, the money's nice, but money isn't everything. And I want to keep this, fun and uplifting for me first and foremost. So in 3 years, I see the business, still steady,
Mhm.
more if I see my skill set like top tier. I'm right here right now because I just be trying out things, but in 3 years, like right here, I plan on taking a few classes, um,
Mhm.
that still small business status, but within a wider view. So not just locally being known, but like I can go to Texas and they be like, hey, I know her. I've seen her nails somewhere. So yeah.
Right. Okay, okay, dope. So with that being said, I know you say you're also a student still, you're still pursuing, your medical career. How do you balance the two? Having that creative control over the Shay Way, but then also, striving to do the best you can in school. Like, how do those two balance out?
I cry.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'll get straight to the point. I cry. Because okay, I teach, so I go to school, my work from 8 to 4.
Mm-hmm.
I try to give myself an hour for if I'm going to work out that day. If I just need a mental reset, then from 5 to whenever I get done with my homework, that's what I'm doing. And then after my homework is finished, that's when I do orders. So I cry. I cry. I
That's
cry.
okay.
I
But
my friends, they say, I tell myself, you got 5 minutes and you got to keep it going. And that's what I do. So,
okay. No, that's very real. It's very realistic. A lot of people love to be like, I schedule my time,
I don't
this, that,
know.
and the other. No, in reality, it's not even like that. So that's completely understandable. So, people who are looking, to start their own press on nail line or any type of business, what advice would you give them based off of your experience?
Don't be scared. I know, like for me, before I really started diving in and said I wanted to have my own press on nail business, I thought like this world was slim to none. Like I thought nobody was doing press on nails, but like as soon as I started diving in, I saw 10,000 companies like press on, press on, press on, and so it can be very intimidating because you look at their work and their skill set, and
Mm-hmm.
like wow, like I'm not there yet. So I would say don't compare yourself. Instead, learn from those that are like ahead of you.
Mm-hmm.
Um, what else could I say? Outside of don't be scared, learn from people that like that are in the game before you. Don't be afraid to try new things. When I first started, let me backspace. Don't think that you're supposed to be at the level of a person that's been doing press on nails or nails period for 10 years in 2 months. It doesn't work like that, unfortunately. Like you have to build up the skill set. So don't be scared, and go for it. Like seriously, go for it and try to use top-notch products. I know everybody just doesn't have money to just spend on like a business venture right off bat, but use top-notch products. And I say that because your customers will thank you for it. You will
Mm-hmm.
thank yourself for it because you have to think these are people's coins. This times are hard. Like, and you want people to get the most bang for their buck. So,
Most definitely. No, I love all those tips for sure. So what I want to do is open the floor if anyone has any questions about anything to do with the nail business, beauty. But if not, thank you so much for your time, Shay. I really appreciate it. I want to schedule another live with you on your personal page so we can talk some more there. But I most definitely appreciate you and your time. And yes,
I
that's all.